And I think we're live, except I have been frozen in place. Wonderful, just how we like it. Look at me, staring all angrily at the screen. And that's just what we like to see. Give it a moment, folks. I think it's still loading. It'll be online. Here we go. I want to note that the first summon today... oh, hold on. Can people hear, first of all? Can people hear me? I'm a bit quiet to myself. Okay. Maybe not. Lon.exe is loading. I want to note that the first summon today was Makalov from Tellius, who is widely known as the worst gambler in all of Fire Emblem. So if you want to gamble, apparently today's the day. You're going to lose everything. Congrats. Risk it all on the gacha, folks. Today is it. Oh, is it Kohi? Kohi got Makalov from Tellius. Kohi, you've been labeled. Time to lose everything. Yeah, pretty much. Oh gosh, okay, give it a second. I think it's loaded up. Perfect. You have Makalov too? Wonderful. He's a terrible guy. Don't set... It's too late. You've set Makalov. All your coins are gone. Alright, hold on. Hey, there we go. There's a me. I think Dust is also joining us today. I think Dust might be a little bit late though, just a tiny bit. So we'll wait for them. And then while I do that, I'm gonna just put this thing on the screen. I don't know why it's not showing up actually, because the drawing is also here. You also have Joshua. You've got every gambler. There's a character named Dice from FE11 who is also a gambler. And then I believe, what's his name? Balthus? Balthus from Fire Emblem Heroes. The DLC character is a gambler. Is that every gambler in Fire Emblem? Are there only 4 gamblers? I might be missing one. I'm kind of trying to think of it now. I'm kind of curious. There were no gamblers in FE4 or 5, were there? Because if they were, I wouldn't know them. Where's the hecking drawing? Here it is. There we go. Yay. All right. Gonna do some drawing today. Yeah, you have to wait a minute between gacha sets, I believe. Also, for the people who maybe haven't joined in the last few days, there's a new gacha command. The system now tracks duplicates. If you were wondering to yourself whether or not you had a character, if you were wondering to yourself whether or not you've pulled a character more than one time, you can now check from now on. I think it started like last Wednesday or something, it started, or last Friday or something, it started tracking duplicates. But yeah, from now on you'll be able to track. And for everybody who has pulled anything before that specific time, last Wednesday or Friday or whatever it is, everybody got 2 copies of everyone that they already had. So if you pulled anyone before the date of the duplicates, you have 2 copies of them now. Essentially a free merge +1 in the gacha system for all people. Yeah, actually, if you have a better command name, I think I put gacha merges or something for the command name to check which characters you have, like how many merges you have. But if you want to give me a better idea, I'm kind of down for it. I think merges is the most... I don't know, it makes sense at least, to some degree. Maybe not, maybe yes. Okay. Look at my really shitty color palette here. Look at this. This is Silent, the true Silent. The Silent we all know and love. I'm gonna try to do this without having to redraw the lines after coloring, because I usually do that, and I feel like it takes so long I don't get to finish anything, so... oh, you had 2 to 3 Ymirs, but it seems to think you have none. Huh. Oh, well, they got your Aramia. Is that correct? I can check for you. Yeah, today's the day. While my drawing streams are going, I will debug the gacha system. I love gambling. You're in the right place, then. Wait, no, this is bad. Okay, here, I'll think of it like this. Get out your gambling urges on this completely useless gacha system, and then, in real life, you will not gamble. Yeah, +2 means you have 3 copies. It's always like one off. So, for example, if you have 3 total Aramias, you'll have a +2 Aramia. Flawless plan, yeah. Pick up the Discord? It's already on. I'm not getting any calls. What? Oh, there is a call. You're right. Hey, what up? Is it a dust? Do we have a dust?
Yeah.
We have a dust. We have a live dust. Dust is here. Okay, I'm also gonna open up the thing and check for Ymir. Ymir.
Live
Storage.
from
Live from dust.
yeah, live from here.
Live from exactly where we're live. Okay,
Live from my current location.
My current location.
Exclusively live.
Exclusively
from wherever
live?
wherever I happen to be right now.
Ooh.
Which
Exclusive
also
liveness?
happens to coincide with my current location.
I can't believe your location coincides with your current location.
Oh my
Love that.
goodness.
Also, let me turn up the volume a little bit so people can hear Dust a little bit more. Can everyone hear Dust? And also, I need to join our streams. Hold on. Let me just finish, let me finish checking the gacha system first.
What? What's the gacha system doing?
We now track duplicates.
Oh. Wait,
So
so
now-
you can't get duplicates, or...
Huh?
So that you can't get duplicates, or, like, in what way?
Oh, I mean, previously you were not able to get duplicates, but now, when you get
Oh, wait,
duplicates...
really?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Like, you can pull duplicates, but, like, I wouldn't keep it. Like, I wouldn't keep any knowledge of it. The music is loud? Oh, okay. I'll turn it down.
I see what you're saying.
Turn the music down, turn the music down.
Do you, like, increase their star level or some shit?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, not star level, but merges, and yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you have, there are 2 Ymirs? There's apparently 2 different characters named Ymir in this game, Marionette, and you don't have main Ymir, you have the second version of Ymir. I need to figure out what land they're from, because if you put, like, Ymir from something, you'll get it. If you also put Ymir 2, then you'll get it, and you do have 3 copies of Ymir 2. That'll show up. It's just, yeah, it becomes difficult for characters with multiple, like, versions. So, for example, if you wanted to find how many copies of Anna from Triangle Strategy, you'd have to be, like, Anna from Norzelia, and then you'll get that. If you just put Anna in, you'll get Anna from Fire Emblem. So it is, yeah, I put in, like, I put in a shortest distance system. So that people will have, modify save changes? No. So that people will have the ability to check characters who have the same name, but if it's someone who has the same name as other characters, then yeah, just like let me know and I'll figure out what the key for them is. Ymir from Norse mythology and Ymir from Zenith. Oh, you have from Zenith. Okay, that's from Fire Emblem Heroes. I think there's also a Ymir from Shadow Dragon, so that might be it. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. They are different people. They exist. Okay, also the music stopped. Why?
Lynn, what is on your agenda today?
I am doing, so I have drawn, believe it or not, I have sketched out 4 separate Echoes of Wisdom mini-comics, and I haven't bothered to color in any of them, so I can't post any of them. So what I'm doing instead is, instead of doing anything new, I am gonna hecking finish up my old mini-comics that I started. This is like the one that's nearest to completion, so I'm gonna do this one first. Also,
So
why did the
Lynn's
music go?
stream is currently an exclusive look at the next published Echoes of Wisdom.
I mean, kind of.
Wisdom-verse
It's not the
comic.
main storyline. I wouldn't draw a main Wisdom verse on here because I don't want to spoil it for people. This is just a little mini comic. It's the next extra.
It's an exclusive look. OM goodness.
What an interesting word ban. Okay. It seems I cannot say the name of my wonderful fellow streamer here.
Oh, you can just call me like Spec or something, or like
Ah, I
or
didn't
like
think of that.
Crud, or
Oh.
I don't know, or lint. Carpet lint is pretty good.
Yeah, we should just add to the confusion. I call you Lint, you call me
Yeah,
Lynn.
Lint. Oh yeah.
It's okay, only for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, I have to not say the name of my companion. I can do this.
It's lint.
I can refer to them as my friend. Oh, look at that. Upgrade.
I don't know who that is.
That's what I thought.
Is there another person on this stream with us?
We all know my good friend here is my friend. Simply a bit of a tsundere. I love
Coming to you
teasing.
live from my current location.
Lont.
Not Lynn's friend.
Woo! Ooh, question mark? Echoes of Wisdom art feuds your soul. It's Echoes Mob. Echoes Mob is heckin' back. Let's go. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the folks who are here for the content. Whether it's Wisdom Verse or Secrets We Keep or any of the wonderful tactics games we've streamed. I've been having a lot of fun.
Heckin' yeah.
Heckin' yeah.
There's a hydrate on my screen and I just realized I don't have water.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna be right back.
Go get that water. Yeah, for the people who like tactic stuff, Dust is also currently playing... Frick, I said it! Ah! I'm so bad at this. I never succeed at this shit. Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to wait until Dust comes back for me to take my minute of silence so that Dust gets to, like, just completely control stream. I think that would only be fair. I think she deserves it. Now you gotta draw a Korok. I don't think that's how that works. Is that how that works? The Koroks show up. Just randomly. You can never escape them.
Learned a new skill.
I already said your name, Dust, so I have to take a minute of... Yeah, I have to take a minute of silence, which means you get to control stream for a full minute. Have fun.
Wow, that
Starting now.
I do know that that's the most difficult thing for Lynn to do. Is... You're not allowed to make sound, shut up. Hi, Lynn Stream, coming to you live from my current location. It's me. I'm not very good at this. This is why I have Lynn on art streams, because I'm simply not very good at talking. But it's also like extremely difficult to get her to shut up about anything. So I do appreciate you guys taking this opportunity to give me a chance to shine in Lynn's stream. I know it's a very lawless place out there. And apparently, according to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. A bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Is the minute up yet? I'm bored.
Why did we end it? Was it Mesa? It was freaking Mesa who pulled the berry thing in it. Why did we end it with that? Why did we have to end it with that?
Is there a berry thing? Oh.
No, the Bury the Bee from freaking the Bee movie.
Yeah. It was simply a redeem.
Yeah, who redeemed it? Was it Mesa?
It was Mesa, yeah.
Heck yeah! God damn it, Mesa. Okay, here, I've done the shared chat thing while I had my full minute.
Oh shoot, yeah, we gotta
Did it work?
do the thing.
It did not work. So many Awakening polls.
Yeah,
people pulling for
I
Awakening
see it
today.
here.
Heck yeah. I do love Awakening. Second or third
Shared
game I
chat
played.
is on. It says shared chat.
Yay!
Is it working? Yay!
Shared chat.
Alright.
It's a communist chat out there, folks.
It's our chat.
It's our chat now. No, that was perfect. Keep going. Say the entire script, says Hobbit.
The entire script.
Do not.
Is that good streaming content? The entire script of B movie?
Of B movie? I mean, people
bet
do
it is.
stream the B movie, right? Like, that's a thing.
Wait, did you just kick me from your session?
No?
It says I haven't been invited suddenly.
What? Okay. It started for 5 seconds and then stopped. I'll just do it again.
Okay.
Here. Send invite. Start
I know
sharing
this is all
chat.
just a ploy by Lynn to get me off of her.
Why would I do
screen.
that?
Oh, you know why.
Never! You're never getting rid of me.
That's
heckin' easy.
unfortunate.
Yo, someone got Urk. Let's go. Wait, you have multiple
should I
copies of
draw?
Urk? It's my fave. I love them. Yeah, that's true. What should Dust draw today?
I was actually thinking, I would do a little bit of... I'd do a little bit of, figure drawing.
Ooh.
If people are feeling up for that.
Wow, actual drawing practice, can't relate.
I know, right? I feel like I have to, because one of my personal projects is coming to an end very soon.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I already have an idea for the next project, and it's gonna... I need to, like, brush up on some fundamentals for that shit, man. Like, I can't just do the loose and fast kind of thing that I've been doing this whole time.
Can we get hints on what your
some-
next project will be?
I am trying to make a visual novel.
Ooh, that should be
with
fun.
Comic elements in it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Which,
Actually.
is this from something I know?
No, it's
Okay.
completely new.
It's a new
It
one.
struck me like a freaking lightning bolt of brilliance last week. I don't know. Was it last week? Maybe 2 weeks ago. But
Okay.
yeah, I had an idea, and then it very quickly spiraled out of control into a big idea.
Ooh.
Because I always had an idea for a visual novel I wanted to make at some point, but it had some like gimmicks and gameplay elements to it that I wasn't quite ready for.
Fair.
But So the plan was I would do like a low commitment, like short game, just to get comfortable with the tools that I have.
Yeah, definitely.
And then make a bigger game if I wanted to. But then this also became a big game, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do. But
I feel like if you just jump in,
keep it simple.
Yeah, jump in head first. I think you've got this.
Yeah, it's not like I'm a total beginner at like coding or anything. And if I have questions, I'll ask you.
I would be glad to help. I actually, you know, I've had that like thing that I wanted to make into the whole space thing. I wanted to either make that into a book or a visual novel. So I mean, if you figure it out, I'm gonna like ask you for tips later.
I mean, so this whole thing.
Oh, yo, thank you, Specky, for the raid.
It didn't start when we met up that one time, but it did remind me that I needed to make a visual novel at some point. When you and Orange and I met up and started talking about Ren'Py, like Ren'Py makes it super easy for non-coders to make basic visual novels too, so I'm sure I could sprinkle in a little bit of something.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I remember hearing about it from Orange. One of our mutual friends, I think Dust knew Orange first and then introduced me to him. And Orange likes Fire Emblem though. So Dust is.
Y'all fucking talked about Fire Emblem for the rest of that night, but
I did not mean to
talk about Ren'Py.
To be fair, I continually brought the conversation back to topics we could all share.
It's fine. It's not like I hold any kind of grudge or anything, but it was just very interesting.
Dust was very patient with us, but it was actually hilarious how we just kept going. I felt so bad.
Yeah, so actually Orange texted me today out of the blue, which he very sometimes does. And we started talking about like sci-fi universes because he just wrote a kind of like a low-key like futuristic sci-fi thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like a sci-fi fantasy crossover thing, and I proofread that, and then he was just talking about thoughts he had about that, and I was like, you know what? Now that you've distracted me from my Monday workload to talk about your sci-fi universe thing, like, you want to hear about this thing that I'm making? The genre of the visual novel will be, it's not sci-fi, but it is cyberpunk, which is sci-fi adjacent.
Yeah.
And I have. Oh my god, I'm in love with the story, but I am not quite sure of how I'm going to pull it off yet. It's going to involve a lot of drawing too, because, you know, you gotta have all those assets in place.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's not that that'll be the first thing I do. I'm definitely just going to do a lot of writing first, but, yeah, so yeah, I need to brush up on my drawing skills. I need to design characters, I need to write, and I need to learn all the tools. So I was thinking maybe I would do some figure drawing today.
Yeah.
Was it Line of Action? That's the website?
Line of Action?
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Lynn, you never got a figure drawing assignment, right?
I don't know. For context, for context, Dust was technically a teacher in the one art class I've ever taken, which I was technically a student in. So the fact that I haven't done this assignment probably means I skipped it. What was it?
Actually, I think we might have done like an in-class exercise for figure drawing, but never gave out an assignment for it. I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh no. Need to practice your drawing skills. Honestly, everyone is welcome to draw along at all times, by the way.
Yeah.
Also,
you're
to the comment of imagine being a fan
draw.
of Fire Emblem couldn't be me, like heck yeah.
Oh wow, Line of Action has kind of upgraded their website. This is cool.
This is the place where you get figure drawing references, right?
They have like exercises and stuff.
Oh shit.
They basically have a giant database of like photos that you can draw from.
Oh, nice.
And you can customize your like practice session to do like, you know, X many figure drawings in X many minutes, and yeah.
That sounds difficult. Lynn, do you think an evil CEO Zelda lounging with a wine glass with badass Link bodyguard standing nearby with a cyberpunk master sword would be a cool image?
That's actually not too far from the story I'm envisioning. I love that. Hey.
Let's go! I have drawn evil CEO Zelda before, but lounging with a remlet because this was Skyward Sword Zelda. And you know the remlets, the freaking evil is what. That's on the Instagram somewhere, I'm sure, and on the Tumblr somewhere. If you look up Sun, you'll find it.
I am going to do covered models because I don't think I can draw nude on stream.
Do not
we'll do all genders. For ages, I'll do a child, teen, and adult.
Ooh. Wow, there's like actual challenges and stuff. They made this into a game.
Including baby.
They've gamified it.
Back when I was giving out assignments on Line of Action, it was just a very basic website where you put in like the amount of time and the kind of models you want to draw, and then just like spits out a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
But they actually have a like an interactive website now, and you can do other types of figure drawings like animals or hands and feet or expressions or still life, things like that.
Oh, okay. Wow. This is too much work for me.
It's cool.
I need to do this. I need to do this at some
figure
point.
Drawing is like you just do a short session and you can feel yourself getting better.
Fair enough. I think instead of doing
return art exercises you can do.
Yeah. I think for me, like instead of doing figure drawings where I just draw like random people, I tend to just turn my normal like I'll make a sketch of characters that I guess I can't spoil from Secrets We Keep, and I'll be like, oh, it would be really cool if they were in this like difficult pose, and then I'll like try to draw those characters in that pose.
I mean, that counts too. Yeah.
So I guess like by default I end up doing some practice, but never as often as I'd like, to be honest. I haven't had time to draw as often as I'd like for the last few weeks, and it's going to be even more difficult this week because work is getting extremely busy. So
yeah, that's rough.
And this is like about the only free time I have. Woo. Cyber Master Sword with a chainsaw because all roads lead to Warhammer. I have also drawn a Link and a Zelda working on a chainsword. Like a chainsaw sword.
Chain swords.
Gotta have them, yeah. Gotta chainsaw your sword.
It's not sci-fi cyberpunk without a chain sword.
There are canonical chain swords in Zelda. It happens in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, of course there is.
Yeah.
And of course it's Breath of the Wild, yeah.
Believe it or not, there's also canonical chainsaw swords in Fire Emblem, which is a little bit more strange.
Of course.
Literally, one of the chainsaw swords, which is to say the only one I can remember, is the Fire Emblem in that game. Like, they get the chainsaw sword, and then the character goes, wow, this is the Fire Emblem, and I'm like, oh, okay. Did not expect.
That's what happens when you run out of ideas.
I think Fire Emblem Fates is what happened when they had too many ideas and everybody actually, okay, hold on. I thought the world was kind of cool. I would have liked to see more from it, but yeah, the execution was a bit strange, and then because of the execution being strange, everybody's like, yo, what the frick is going on?
God, only screen, don't fail me now. Where'd it go?
No. Corin moment, yeah, pretty much. Corin's just doing his or her best, okay? Like, they're chilling. They've got a chainsaw, and they're not afraid to use it.
There we go.
No shoes, no shirt, but does have a chainsaw. I guess he does have a shirt.
I love your username, Hobbit with Gigantism.
Yeah, I said the same thing. It's a funny username.
Is that just a person?
In the Artemis Fowl movie, which we don't talk about because it's bad, but I will talk about anyways because it's so bad that it needs to be laughed at, there's a character named Mulch Diggums, who in the original source material is a dwarf. In this movie, because they couldn't have enough money to cast, like, you know, either an actual dwarf person or,
the Snow
like...
White, dilemma.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. No, but they did worse. So instead of shrinking the person to make them look like a dwarf, they instead went, this is a dwarf with gigantism, and then they cast a normal-ass guy. And it was just, I'm like, why?
So terrible. Peoples, how much time do I have allotted to each of my drawings? I can choose 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes.
30 seconds? Who the frick draws anything in 30 seconds? What?
I mean, that's the whole point of figure drawing, is you do a lot of them very fast.
No. Cannot. Never been able to finish Conquest because the story is just that nonsensical. I like Conquest for the characters. I have agreed that the story is bad for the story, but that's okay. The characters are nice. Inigo's in it, and Inigo's cool. How much time should Dust spend? Let's see. I mean, I'm gonna give you like the max time. Don't ask me.
Well, I'm kind of tempted to do like 2 or 5 minutes. I think those
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like 5 minutes. 5 minutes is like a reasonable amount of time to get a drawing in.
Okay. How many drawings should I do? If it's 5 minutes, we can go for like an hour. Sometimes we go for 2 hours.
What? That's so many drawings.
I mean, they're not going to be completed drawings.
Ah.
Let's go for an hour. Let's do 12.
You guys finish a drawing in under an hour? Crazy. That's me. That's like, I don't finish a drawing in under an hour. I don't think I can even finish a sketch in under an hour.
Okay, I don't
How
know
are people
how
doing
this
this?
is gonna work. I just realized maybe I should have put this on my iPad so that, you know, the reference is on my screen and you guys can see it too, but...
Yeah, it's convenient. But, I mean, you can also try doing, like, the multi-window thing if you have OBS set up.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Just kind of, like, drag the other one onto the screen as well. Put it in, like, the corner behind your layout. Like one of them window capture things. The music keeps not loading. Okay, I'm not going to use this one video because I guess it's just not loading. Here, we'll put this in. Relaxing Zelda music for study, chill, sleep, plus echoes of wisdom. That's how you know the playlist is good.
Plus echoes of wisdom.
Because it's got plus echoes of wisdom. Take way too long to sketch, keep wanting to fix things instead of just moving on. Yeah, pretty much. I actually do sketches nowadays a little faster sometimes, but I used to be so much slower. Now it's okay-ish. Now we're at like the okay-ish phase.
How do I do things?
You do not. No one does things.
How do I crop this?
Things are lies. Lies, all of them. 18 plus months. Is that a call out to my previous artwork, which took like 18 plus months? Because it did. To be fair, I really like that one. I think that one ended up looking really cool.
That's a sick drawing, yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
How do I crop a thing in OBS?
You go to transforms. Go to transforms, and then like the things in the bottom of the menu, I want to say, and you can like use page up to scroll through them faster. Is usually what I do.
Oh wait, hold on. Maybe this. Okay, maybe it's this. All right.
I like how since this is an Ocarina of Time music soundtrack, they just have the horse in the background, plopping its feet or hooves or whatever. Why does the music keep stopping? What the frick? Why is YouTube here? I'm gonna try just deleting this and I'm gonna go onto a different... Is the stream like buffering or anything? Are people noticing any problems with that? I don't know. Let me know if it is. I mean, stream seems fine to me. But I do not know.
I'm gonna put this here. I also forgot to put Lynn on the screen. Hold on. There you go.
No buffering? Okay, I don't know why then. It's just YouTube, I guess. I don't know. Here, let's do this.
Okay. Let's start. Go.
Haven't dealt with any buffering?
Wait, I think I've seen this specific picture before.
Ah.
Interesting.
They hecking found you. They're like, I know what to give her. This one.
I think I've done this as part of like an art exercise before.
Really? That's funny. Okay, chill Zelda music. What are we gonna find today?
Hopefully that is acceptable. There we go.
The one that said plus echoes of wisdom is unfortunately gone now.
We're doing 5 minutes per drawing.
5 minutes per drawing? That's too little time. You need more time. Use the Ocarina of Time to give yourself more time to do a drawing.
The other thing is I need a lot of practice drawing like musculature. I'm not very good at.
Fair. Yeah, I've been looking into that too. I mean, obviously this is chibi art. I'm not doing any muscles here, but
like the current one always helps, you know.
Yeah, I've drawn some musculature for like certain characters, but that's loud.
I always like try and then.
Oh, this is that one playlist where, like, it says chill, study, or sleep, like, songs to chill, study, and sleep to, but then in the middle it just plays this extremely hype song called Ballad of the Goddess. Like, what are they trying to do, wake you up? Like,
I love Ballad of the Goddess.
It's such a good song, but, like, this is supposed to be a chill playlist. Okay, you know what? We're playing the chill playlist that jump scares you with Ballad of the Goddess. So when you hear Ballad of the Goddess, everybody, I don't know, just wake up, I guess. Wake up again. Yeah, just wake the frick up! It's like in the middle of the 3-hour playlist, too. Okay.
It's a 3-hour playlist?
Yeah, this one's just a random 3-hour playlist of relaxing Zelda songs.
I've got an endless Sonic Lo-Fi playlist going, so...
Endless Sonic Lo-Fi. Fair enough. Fair enough. At least it's not like the Portal radio video? I don't know what that is.
So long since I've done any figure drawing. This feels very clunky to me.
Do not trust the figures. Never trust the figures. They always mean something. Okay.
So, I'll just talk about drawing while I draw. One thing that I sometimes find useful when I'm drawing arms and hands is drawing the hand first. Like, drawing where the arm will end up, and then going from there. Do you ever do that, Lynn? You ever like just draw the hand first and then go from there?
I think I do them equally frequently. Like if the hand is holding something, then I draw the holding thing.
Yeah,
and then
fair,
the hand,
yeah.
and then I work backwards. If the hand is just chilling out there somewhere, then I draw the like hand and arm first, I guess, and then the hand. That's a good point, actually. I haven't really thought about that. I just kind of draw whatever is necessary for the moment. I was like, frick it. Like sometimes there's like a reason for, you know, something needing to be drawn next, and then you're like, okay.
That's fair, yeah. Something
Awesome.
that I'll always mess up is like not drawing props first when they really should go first. Like, oh shit, this person should be sitting on a chair, but I didn't draw the chair first, and now I'm
Fair.
in trouble.
Yeah, I think I've drawn all sorts of crazy stuff before where like, I think one time I drew like one of the legs backwards and I'm like, oh, that's not right.
Always happens.
So bad.
Happens to the best of us.
Also, I noticed that this one screen capture tends to like brighten everything too much. Let me see if I can lower it. Maybe like color correction? Sure. Here, let's mess with the stream. Put the bright, oh, that's kind of weird, actually. Oh. Okay, this looks more accurate to what I'm actually seeing, I think. I'm just messing with the settings here. Tell me if this looks too weird.
Then it looks weird.
You're not even watching it. I'm well aware.
Watching. Little did you know you were my figure drawing reference all along.
Gasp. The truth is finally revealed. Okay, I'll do something like this, I guess. It's still a little washed out, but kind of nothing I can do about that, I guess.
This is actually terrible. I wish I had more time.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I'm saying.
About the amount of detail that I would usually go into when I just do.
They look
casual
way paler on this than they do in my actual artwork. Hey, Mesa pulled Agrias from Ivalice. Let's go. You've won.
I've won the game.
You have won the game. There's a very long video that just plays a song from Portal 1, and in the middle there's an interesting video spliced in. Ah. I love that. I think I saw a comment on Reddit somewhere where someone was talking about a video that includes silence, but with every now and then, like just every now and then, just to jump scare you, it's the sound of metal pipes clanging together.
Wait, I think I've seen this now that you say it.
Oh, you have?
I feel like, yeah, I've seen or heard about it. Just like,
Oh, no.
metal pipes.
It's not the sort of thing you want.
Another thing that I have trouble with is drawing like plus size people or people with a little bit of flab. I think that makes it
That's
triply
true.
difficult.
It is a little harder, yeah. I enjoy drawing more curvy people. I think it's much
Curvy
easier.
and, like,
Women, curvy women,
plus size
easier
is
to draw.
different, though. Curvy woman, I do agree, is easier to draw.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like, like being curvy and being heavy is different.
That's true.
Like you can be heavy without looking like much curvier. I don't know. It's like it's like if you have a belly, for example, then like how do you draw that volume without I guess like simplifying things too much.
Fair enough. I mean, I actually really like the art style. Recently as in like a month or two ago, but I recently finished reading Dungeon Meshi, like the manga. And I think the author of Dungeon Meshi does a really good job representing, in like a sort of manga art form, different like body shapes and types and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
And she like really cares about her world too. You can see like all the stuff she's put into it. And I think there was a reference post somewhere explaining like the body type of the main character. Like he's not like super muscular, like he doesn't look muscular, but that's because even though he works out a lot, he still eats a good amount and like so he has like a good body shape,
yeah.
but like a little bit of flab over it.
Huh. Yeah, like that kind of stuff. Like
Yeah.
how you look based on how you live and like your lifestyle.
It's very interesting, I agree.
Hard.
Yeah, I've thought about that. I actually, out of the different Zeldas, I was kind of considering this too, like what body shapes they would have, etc. I don't want to like over-sexualize any of them, so I definitely didn't go for like any like large giant things, you know. I mean, go do what you want, you know, but but I ain't doing that here. But I did realize the sort of like soft and like cute type Zelda that I have is Dawn, but unfortunately her world is like, the whole point of her world is like post-Great Decline, there's not a lot of resources, so I can't make her, like I think it would fit her design, I think she's the one that it would fit her design most to have her be like a little chubbier, but like it doesn't fit her background at all, so
Yeah,
she's actually
that
kind of
makes
like,
sense.
she's very small and rail thin and almost a little undernourished because of it. Yeah, he's got like a power lifter build. Someone was comparing Laios, the main character from Dungeon Meshi, like I think his build is similar to like, I don't know, like wrestlers or something, like people who work out but aren't like really muscular. Also, now that we have the first one, we can put the comic in here. Yay. Kirby woman. It is difficult to say the difference between a B and a B, huh? I shall enunciate. Every now and then. Sometimes. Ah, there's a jump scare. We got jump scared by Ballad of the Goddess. This is not a chill song. Who the frick made this playlist? I'm leaving it though. It's so loud. There. It was the Koroks. It was not the Koroks. There. It's a little quieter. IDK, what you mean? This is so relaxing. Are you the sort of person who goes skydiving and is like, this is fine? To be fair, the characters of Skyward Sword are also the type to go skydiving and be like, this is fine.
Then would you go skydiving?
I would.
You
I'd do it once.
You are one of the like people who are very open to experiences. So
I'm open to new experiences. I'll try them once. If I don't like them, I'm not doing it again. Like, I'm definitely not an adrenaline junkie, but I'm the sort of person who enjoys collecting new things, experience-wise. Not artifacts, but moments. I'll go collect the experience of skydiving, finish the unlock quest, and then I'll be done and I would never do it again.
I feel like I just find something that I enjoy, and that's all that I do. Oh shit!
Fair enough.
I wasn't ready for that.
I'd switch the drawing, huh?
Yeah.
There is no time, only pain and suffering.
It's like draping cloth on it.
Oh. Are you changing their outfits or something?
These are just random fucking pictures.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
Like this person had. I actually wasn't expecting any like articles of clothing or like cloth drapings, but this person has like a big old like cape kind of thing going on.
Oh. Oh, I do like some good
Always
capes.
fun to draw. Yeah, capes are fun to draw.
I think 4 of the 11 Zeldas have capes, so that's a good number of capes going on. I've gotten so used to drawing capes, and not in a way. Actually, 4 of the 11 Zeldas have capes, and 1 has a scarf. So that's like a good half the cast.
There's like a lot of different fun kinds of capes too.
True.
Like there's like big flowy caves, and there's like little mantle-y caves. And
Yeah. The one from Skyward Sword is literally like a cloth that's been tied around her and like comes together at the back. Oh yeah, I definitely use the capes to like chill and hide things when necessary. Oh, totally. Yeah.
Oh,
It's also
people saying that, yeah.
yeah,
that's
it's really nice to also use capes to like sort of depict movement. Like if you have the cape fluttering away. I think I did this on this very comic. Like you can see on the bottom here, like her cape is kind of like going away from her. Also, oh, come on, the like blanking out of the screen, it like whitewashes everything on the screen, so you can't even see the like. Hold on. Here, I'll just make this normal toned. There. At least we can see this. Skydiving is just falling with style and purpose, no piggy. Yeah, you just fall once, you know, it's not bad. It's nice stuff, really. Everybody should skydive once. Are you going skydiving? What?
No, I don't think I would go skydiving. I'm scared of heights.
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
I love aeroplanes, but I'm scared of...
How did you end up in this situation, Dust?
Hey, you can love sharks and not want to be eaten by one.
I guess that's fair. Okay, maybe you enjoy airplanes because they stop you from falling from heights.
Ah, yes. What?
Like,
an airplane is stopping you from falling from heights. You got some life choices to consider.
Like, imagine you are in the air, okay, and you don't have an airplane. You're falling, right? But if you're in the air and you're in an airplane, you're probably not falling, so there you go.
I do not understand this line of reasoning.
You don't like heights either, but you would skydive. Oh. Why?
Like, I'm not, like, abjectly saying I would never do it. It's just...
Oh?
I don't think it would be worth it.
Okay. I mean, it feels like if you're scared of something, you shouldn't do it, right? No?
Not really.
Is this not true?
I mean, if the reward is worth it, then sure.
I mean, sure, like, what are you getting for skydiving here? Like $1 million or something?
Oh, if you give me $1 million, I'll skydive twice.
Oh boy, that's a lot of skydiving.
No.
It's because it's scary. Oh, okay.
I bet after the first time it gets a lot easier.
I don't know.
No? Okay.
I mean,
Never
like,
mind, then.
I've never gone skydiving, so I can't help you there. I've been paragliding, actually.
If you jumped out of a plane once, then I feel like you could jump out of a plane again.
Maybe? One McChicken. Would you do it for one McChicken, Dust?
I'm not a fan of McChickens, but if you change that to like a double cheeseburger, maybe.
One double cheeseburger. This is like one of those, like, would you press the red button things. Deal. Okay, here's the thing though. Would you pay for the skydiving experience, Kohi, in this situation? Or does Dust have to pay for it?
Oh. I need to pay skydiving experience fees for a double cheeseburger?
Yeah, exactly. See, I feel like this might be a scam.
I think this is a scam, though.
This feels like a scam. Yes. Okay, never mind. It's being paid for in this situation.
You are paying for it?
Yeah.
With the skydiving, plane fees, and the double cheeseburger?
And the double cheeseburger.
Fuck yeah. Let's go skydiving.
You know the feeling when you're standing in a high place, the sudden urge to jump. Oh yeah, that's like a thing, right? Call of the Void? I think it's called Call of the Void.
I get that all the time. That's primarily why I'm scared of heights, actually.
Oh? This is news to me.
Yeah, because, like, what if you just fucking walk off? Lynn, I have
Don't walk off.
already, okay?
What? I am confused.
Lynn doesn't have an inner monologue.
My automaton brain does not compute.
Lynn doesn't have a voice constantly telling you to do terrible, terrible things.
If you're being told to do terrible things, either A, it's a benevolent angel on your side, do them anyways, or B, don't listen. Her antennae broke off. Am I receiving commands from somewhere else in this scenario? Are the commands coming from down below or from up above?
This is such a fun pose, I love it.
Not anymore, you aren't true. If the antenna broke, it's gone. This is like that quote in Octopath Traveler 2, where a certain character talks to another character about talking with themselves, shall we say? Where Oswald is like, yeah, I tend to put like a few different versions of myself into a conversation, and we just kind of have a debate with ourselves sometimes, and we try to figure things out. I think I do that, but I don't like...
You don't have...
I think all my external voices are also me, like I can control them.
Cliff sides all the time?
No, unfortunately.
Is that not normal?
I think that might be normal, I think I just don't do it.
People not have that?
Oh, Hobbit says they have it. Definitely feel the urge, part of the idea. Let it happen, but safely. Maybe it'll stop then. Or maybe you'll want to jump out of more planes. Oh, who knows, who knows? It was not smart of me to put Echo and Silent on different sides of this art palette. I'll have to keep scrolling between them.
Art palette?
Yeah, I have this really shitty art palette. I think you've seen it.
Oh yeah. The one with the no line art and very frightening faces.
Yeah, that's the one. This is the official TM__R in a circle wisdom verse palette. Very, very official. The other voice is an evil Korok. There are 2 Koroks within you. The one you listen to is the one who will go, "Yahaha, you found me." Are those memes still going around? Like the whole, like, there are 2 wolves within you thing?
I think
Is that
so.
a thing? Is that a thing that continually happens?
I think so.
Yeah? Heck yeah. Those were funny memes.
Do you like the 2 wolves memes?
They were pretty nice. There were some good versions of them. I will admit, though, that I'm just a fan of, like, a good number of memes.
True.
Most memes are good.
You educated me on a number of memes.
Memes galore. Memes for all people. It's good to get out of your comfort zone every now and then. That's true. That's true. I guess, I don't know, I don't really have a comfort zone. I feel like I'm kind of down for, like, most things. If they're, like, rational and safe.
Skydiving?
Yeah, I would go skydiving. Like, it doesn't seem like a problem to me. I'd do it once.
Lynn has no sense of danger.
I have no, like, embarrassment or shame. Like, I'll just do it. Like, no, I have a genuine sense of caution and rationality. But, like, if
So
something's,
why are you
like...
going skydiving?
What?
So why are you going skydiving if you have a general sense of caution and rationality? It's
'Cause-
irrational to jump out of a plane.
Well, that's not true. I think the chance of dying is, like, less than getting in a car.
You know, that's what they tell you to get you to skydive.
It's a plot by Big Skydiving.
Exactly.
Don't listen to Big Skydiving. Considering the amount of echoes that allow you to glide, Echo definitely feels the call of the void. No, considering the amount of times I bound an enemy and then jumped off a cliff with them, I think Echo definitely feels the call of the void. This is a legitimate strategy, okay? It's super valid. Honestly, at some point it trivializes the game a little bit, so I stopped using it, but...
Lynn, if somebody says something interesting in chat, you have to read it to me because I realize I can't read chat while I'm focusing on
Oh,
my
true. Okay, yeah, I will read chat. Mesa asks if I would skydive for a free shirt. Yeah, I mean, wait, you're telling me I don't have to pay for the skydiving and I get a free shirt? Heck yeah. Like, I'm saying I would pay money to skydive. Once. I would do it once. For the experience. Just like paragliding. I did it once. I now know how Breath of the Wild Link feels, and that's enough for me. I have collected the experience.
Is that why you went paragliding?
No, actually, I think I went paragliding before I played Breath of the Wild.
I actually have gone paragliding very long ago.
Oh, okay. Wait, so were you terrified of that?
Not really.
Okay.
I feel like I might go hang gliding. That might be fun.
Oh, yeah. I guess. I'm confused. What's the difference between skydiving and, like, paragliding?
I have no fucking clue.
I mean, you are higher up, I guess, but you're gonna die the same at either way, right? Like, I mean...
Thanks, Lynn.
The danger is the same. If the parachute fails, there's a backup. If the backup fails, just live. Exactly. Would either of you get in a wingsuit? Well, I don't have the skill for that. Like, I haven't...
I heard wingsuit diving is actually very dangerous.
Yeah, I don't have the skill for that. Like, I'm a rational person. I will only take on challenges that I can actually face and not die. Just parry gravity. Yeah, hit the ground, parry it, and jump back up. Just fall damage cancel, easy. All Breath of the Wild players should know their fall damage cancel strats. Come on. I've seen some pretty cool videos though, like wing gliding videos, whatever it's called, wingsuit gliding.
Cool videos for sure.
Yeah.
But I think that is like statistically a very dangerous sport.
Yeah, that sounds definitely statistically more like you would die. Yeah, I feel like skydiving safely falls under the category of things I would definitely do. Have you been indoor skydiving before? I have been indoor skydiving, it was really fun.
That seems... That's like the opposite of actual skydiving. That seems stupid and not worth the time for me.
No, it was quite nice. You don't get the view, obviously, but you get the feeling of flying.
I guess.
And you also don't have the heights, so if you're like scared of heights and you wanna do...
Isn't the whole point of skydiving the heights?
Maybe. I don't know. I got that one for free too. Somebody was paying for the experience other than me, and I was like, I'm so in.
That always makes experiences better.
Yeah. I was like, I am definitely in. There's a game that allows this, and it's very funny. You mean parrying gravity? I mean, Breath of the Wild allows this. If you use the fall damage cancel glitch, it's a glitch, but it does allow it. Technically counts.
If I was gonna study musculature, I really should have given myself more time.
Yeah. Wait, why not just give yourself more time right now? Oh, you can't like pause the site once it's doing its thing?
Oh, no, but like I've started, so why not keep going? Also, I am getting now that I'm like getting back into the hang of figure drawing, I'm getting faster.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I gotta do some figure drawings. I mean, I kind of have been already because I've been drawing some characters, but the thing is, I don't want to like post sketches without coloring them in usually. So I end up just having a lot of sketches and not posting them anywhere. I'll be like, it's a nice sketch.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna put this anywhere, because all of these drawings are like highly incomplete, but...
Valid. Well, you can also still post things, right? Like a little sketch practice. Do little sketches.
I guess, if I wanted to do that.
There's a game called VA Proxy. Ooh. You get a movement boost for parrying gravity. Oh. What?
That sounds like a fun game. Like games that take advantage of like movement and integrate that into gameplay and like gimmicks, I feel are can be really fun.
That does sound cool. How do you parry gravity? So you have to parry the ground, I guess. Parrying the ground is pretty cool. I would do that. Parry this, you filthy casual. Psh.
Would you do it for a free shirt?
Can you parry gravity in real life? Probably not. I'm gonna be honest here.
I don't know, man. The progress of technology is damn fast and accelerating.
Don't you hate it when technology progresses to the point where you're now expected to parry gravity? It's hilarious.
You're never safe. When you ever think about like the ramifications of what you create at work day to day, like what is this gonna go on to do in the world? I
mean, kind of, but like I do work on machine learning and generative imagery, but like the form of generative imagery I'm working on is like rather extremely benevolent.
Okay, that's good.
Like I wouldn't be working on it if I didn't think it was, you know?
I wonder all the time about what kinds of damage my creations are gonna cause.
Right. No, but you're working on something that is benevolent too, you know?
it is at its core, but
yeah.
Man, does it lead to a lot of trouble still. I don't understand how, but it does.
Alright. That's fine. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta pay the bills.
Oh no. I was like, it's just the same model in a different pose. I was like, didn't I just do this person? Yeah, I did.
I mean, that makes sense. I bet they source their images from like one place,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
It's the person with the cape.
Oh, they're back. Is this the one that Mesa said either looked like Astarion or Gale?
Cape guy. What? There was a guy that looked like Gale.
Oh, really?
This guy does kind of look like Gale, I will say.
You found Gale. Sometimes you just gotta work on Skynet. Do not work on Skynet. If you get a job at Skynet, try not to. I mean, okay, you know what? Sometimes you need to. Sometimes you gotta do it for the cash.
And, like, you could say the same for both of our companies, come on.
I don't think that's true. I think the thing that I'm currently doing is fine.
Okay,
I think the thing you're currently doing is fine too.
I don't know, man.
Like, I mean, I don't know if okay, like if we're talking like the goodness of professions, like medical doctors are out there saving lives, or you know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna like hit that, but
I mean, yeah. Obviously, like, most fields today are created to help humanity in some way.
In some way, yeah.
and bleeding edge technology is usually, like, a good example of that. Except
Also
I
correct.
don't know how, just, like, you just keep getting in trouble.
Unfortunate.
Well, I do know how, but, like, I can't do anything about it.
Unfortunate indeed.
Guys, you need to vote.
have said this before. You are more than the company you work for. Yeah, true. I don't think anyone should put all of their self-worth on their work either. But fortunately, I think don't think either of us do that.
No.
But I do like the company I work for. I like working.
I also like working where I work, and I like doing the things that I do. I think it is, like, important and good work.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes, like, the public-facing side of your company isn't quite what you wish it was.
Okay. Yeah. I'm glad someone noticed. Yes, the might symbol changes to a little exclamation mark because he's... It's a comic! You get to do little fun things like that. I like adding in tiny little details. Sometimes they're mistakes, but in this case it was intentional. Mesa, aren't you like currently streaming like right now? How are you doing this? Wait, I'm checking this. Is Mesa... Did you just keep doing this? Yeah, Mesa's like literally online. Mesa, what the frick? Here, let's go stalk Mesa. What is Mesa playing? Oh, Mesa's in DL6. You haven't started yet, huh? Alright, fair enough. I can't hear you because I've muted your stream. But, wait, actually, I don't even know if it's muted. I don't know. Can people hear Mesa? You shouldn't be able to. Okay, whatever. It's muted now. He said don't stalk him. He said he's a master of multitasking. I love that. That's funny. We can't? Okay. I will live relay what Kohi says. Wait, hold on. This is getting confusing. So Mesa will say things, Kohi will hear them, Kohi will type them in chat, I'll say them, and then Dust will hear me say them out loud.
What? Not quite what I had in mind, but...
Mesa says, don't trust Kohi, never mind. Mesa says, I can talk for myself. Oh, I can type for myself. Fair, valid.
Behind the scenes.
I'm sure that won't be confusing. Yeah, the game of telephone is valid and will exist. We believe. Literally, one of the mini comics I was drawing is about that, actually. I'll switch over to that one in a little bit. I wanted to do minimal amounts of work on all the different mini comics. You'll get little sneak peeks at all of them.
How is this how you work?
I don't know, I feel like when I keep doing the same drawing for a while, I'm like, I want to do something else, and then I like switch to something else, and then I don't finish that. So I have like at least like 10 projects going on at the same time, and I just don't finish any.
I don't understand how you can do this.
Because like, I don't know, like sometimes...
How anything gets done when you work like this.
The thing is, they all get done at about the same time, and then I like post them intermittently.
Ah shit, I'm not ready,
They've already switched. Oh no. Here, I'll switch to the other mini-comic. We did 2 panels worth of coloring. That's a lot of coloring. Sort of. Damn. The other mini-comic is less done. I think I was still on the sketch stage.
This one's a more mundane pose, which I appreciate. We can't be holding swords and spears all the time.
I do like swords and spears. I think everybody should always be holding a sword and a spear.
They do make, like, figure drawing models a lot more fun to draw.
Swords and spears? Yeah.
Like, how
okay, there we go. See, this is so weird. Like, everything that shows up on the screen is, like, weirdly contrasted. I'm gonna try to fix it again. I think eventually... I think this is maybe, the price for having less delay in the artwork seems to be that the screen is weirdly color-corrected. I'm almost considering going back to my original one. We'll try it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the original one. You guys tell me if this is better.
What's the difference currently?
Huh?
What's the difference? Like, did you change the settings or something?
No, it's... So I switched from using Lonely Screen to Let's View.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Lonely Screen, and we'll see if it looks different. Here, I think it will. Like, this is what I'm actually seeing, folks. But the problem with Lonely Screen is that there's, like, a significant delay. It just... looks worse. I guess it's kind of similar. Maybe not. It does look kind of similar, doesn't it? I don't know. Does this look similar to you or does it look different? Oh, it's because I still have the filters on. Okay, wait, hold on. Don't judge by this. Don't judge by this yet. Here, 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 there, bam. Here. Let's call this lonely screen. Let's select the window. There. Okay, here. Let me go back to the other one with the colors too. I think that would help. And then I'd better like cut some of this off, yeah? Whee! Noom! All the way down. And back up. And up again. And down. There. Now it's just weirdly in front of chat. Okay, hold on. I gotta transform this shit. It looks more or less the same. Okay, never mind then. Huh. I'll go to the one with the colors. I think it's more visible in the one with the colors. Because this one's like just a, not really black and white, but mostly black and white. But now it's out of frame and covering the chat. Yeah. It'll be fixed. It'll be fixed. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Or in the words of Boromir, give them a moment for pity's sake. Alright. Whee. And then here. And then here. Let's expand the side a little. Yeah. And on this side. Okay, that should kind of work. Close. It's a bit off-screen, isn't it? Okay, let's go back to the art with color, though. I did say I would. Here. Let's pick a different art, something with like a lot of contrast that we can look at. Okay, we were talking about that, the sketch that I liked a lot. Here, let's pull that one up. Here. Or not sketch, the artwork that I liked a lot. So this is on Lonely Screen. And then we're gonna put the same thing on Let's View. We're gonna see if there's any difference. Let's View. Okay, on to Let's View. Here, and then up, and then here. And this one goes to Let's View. Okay, I'll turn off all the filters that I did to try to correct it. Close.
Maybe it just looks weird to you, Lynn.
Maybe it just looks weird to me. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it does look the same. Huh.
Maybe you just never realized you were colorblind.
I mean, this is incorrect. I am not colorblind. I guess it does look kind of the same. I feel like, but for the other one, it looked different. Actually, no, it looks bluer now. I didn't change any other filters, did I? No, I turned off all the filters. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be blue, so this doesn't really matter. Alright, whatever. We stick with Let's View then. We're going back. Whee! All the way.
It's a difficult pose.
Let's go. Also, Lynn, it says you're... Oh, really? Whoops. It says I'm streaming The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. This isn't true. My bad. I think I accidentally, unthinkingly, because I titled the stream like Echoes of Wisdom mini-comics, and then I think I also put in Echoes of Wisdom in the category without thinking. My bad. Okay, it's art. I am not playing Echoes. This is not Echoes of Wisdom. I mean, it could be, but it isn't. It actually can't be because I have nothing left to complete in the game. I did everything. Oh, I forgot. You know what? Actually, I realized recently, I forgot to put up the last 2 Echoes of Wisdom videos because I did up until the ending. I did the final boss. I did the review. And then I actually did 2 more streams after the review where I just tied up all the loose ends. So I recently went through and like finished editing those down a little bit, like giving the title screens and all that. And I'm going to put them up in like a few days. So keep an eye out for that. Sounds like a good reason to start a new run. Oh, I love that. There. Okay. I mean, if I could think of something fun to do with a run of Echoes of Wisdom, I would do it. But unfortunately, I cannot.
Sure, there's plenty of challenge runs for Echoes of Wisdom.
That's true. I can't think of anything else that would be like quick and also fun. Echoes of Wisdom now with 50% more bind abuse. That's just my normal run. I actually, to be fair, I didn't really abuse bind as much as I could have. Okay, there. Yeah, I like this little mini comic. This one I've had in my mind for a while. And then I have to do the final panel. It's missing the punchline. The other one's also missing the punchline. So, you know, you're just gonna have to wait. And then eventually I'll do the actual work.
Subscribe to Lynn for the punchline.
Subscribe to Lynn for the punchline.
$9.99 per month.
That is not correct. Is this a different color? Might be. There. Let's go. Managed to first try silent with the bow fight because bind is broken. Ay. Oh, the bow fight is difficult too, right? That's the second one? There are 3 fights. I won't say my view on the third one because I see you haven't gotten there yet. But yeah, I thought the bow fight was quite difficult. Thought that one was decent. Hold on, where do I want to put a different, more chill music. Okay, here.
Alright, Gabby.
This is an ad. Die, 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 die. Okay, there. Oh no, it paused the ad when I muted it on accident. They're getting smarter, folks. Okay, I skipped it.
My butt's falling asleep.
Are you drawing like with your foot or something? Like, move your feet.
No, I can't. My bird is falling asleep on top of it.
Unfortunate. Fun fact, sand piranhas can't get hit by the bow while submerged, and fun fact, they can hit twice per attack. I feel like I tried the sand piranhas and they weren't useful for me at all. Huh. You managed to make them work? Are you playing on hero mode by any chance? Like, they did like no damage to him. And I was like, I can't wait here until he dies through this. I don't even remember how I got rid of Link with the bow. I just remember it being difficult. I need to go figure that out, actually. How did I defeat Link with the bow? I don't remember this. He can't run away if you hold him in place with bind. Yeah, but he shoots you with the bow and arrow, though. And there's like 3 of them, right? I think all 3 of them continually shoot you with the bow and arrow. Just don't get hit, but you're currently bound to him. If you're bound to him, he literally moves with you. I thought bind was actually, like, not easy to use in that fight at all. Interesting that you found a way to do it. That's actually really cool. Can you, like, pull the bow away from him? That would be awesome. I think I did try that. I think that didn't work. But I could be wrong. I mean, been wrong before. I didn't figure out the Volvagia cheat until later. Much later. Yes, you can pull the shields in the first fight. Guess who did not know that? Me. I hecking suffered. I suffered. I came up with the strat. To get around all that stuff. But I did manage to do it. Hero mode, no beds, no hearts. And also I didn't pull the shield away. Not because I thought like, oh, like too easy challenge or anything. I literally just didn't think of it. And then I was like, oh, you could do that? Chat was really nice and did not tell me that it was possible to just pull the shield away. I think that would have made it a lot easier, but I'm glad I didn't do it. I'm glad. It was fun.
Is that being nice?
Yeah. I don't want people to tell me if there's like an easy cheat or something, because it's more fun to find those out myself.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the latest tactics game I played, I literally didn't know which one was the physical stat and which one was the magic stat, and I got them swapped. So for like most of the game, I had this really buff mage who like had like 70 physical attack and like 40 magic. I mean, he was just there. He was chilling. Ancelot the Brave. The thing is, I thought I tested it out too. But when I tested it out, I was like, wow, this guy's doing so much magic damage. I guess bravery correlates with magic somehow. It just turns out magic is good. And he would have been doing more. Your approach to combat has been bind a P-hat and use as a weapon, or bind the enemy and drag them into your ally's attack range. Yeah. My approach to combat was bind the enemy and then jump off the nearest cliff. Like, I'm not even joking. The inspiration for the Echo move there in the comic. Like, I bind myself to the life force and it's a battle of attrition. Like, that's literally from the game.
This is a great remix of... This is a track from Sonic Adventure. First one, I think. This is a great remix.
Oh. Sonic remixes. Sonic the Hoghedge. I don't think I used P-hats as much as I probably should have, honestly. They're a pretty fun enemy, but... What did I use for, like, early game? I think I used the orange spinny things. The Beyblades. Hog the sandwich. This is like the Unicorn Overlord mutations. We've gotten so far from Sonic the Hedgehog. Path blades are great for movement? Oh. Have you gotten flying platforms yet? Those are my favorite. I guess I'm spoiling Echoes for you. I don't know if you want Echoes to be spoiled, Mob, but I feel like you already know them, so I'm kind of just being open about it. Since I know you're into the second Link boss fight, I know you're at least past early game. You got the Plat Boom. Okay, so you may not have the one I'm talking about. Plat Boom good, though. Oh yeah, you did watch... I don't know, wait, did you watch the whole playthrough? Am I still spoiling things?
I know what she's talking
You
about.
watched the whole playthrough, didn't you? Okay, never mind.
I realized I didn't draw this person's feet.
Oh no, you didn't draw feet? You've cursed them to becoming a Fire Emblem Awakening character. It's too late now, Dust. They're lost.
It's okay. It's okay. They don't need it. They're in a wheelchair.
Oh, then it's fine.
Figuring out your next steps after high school,
is this an ad?
Accounting Plus
Heck.
is your one-stop shop.
Why are there ads? Okay, kill. Why are there ads? I want a good, chill Zelda music playlist. I like the one that said plus Echoes of Wisdom, so I'm gonna search up plus Echoes of Wisdom and see if the same one comes again. I think I lost it. Feet are overrated anyways, I simply levitate. Hobbit with Gigantism, have you played Fire Emblem Awakening? It's famously known for being a game from 3DS era, right? It was 3DS, okay, yeah. A game from the 3DS era in which the animators and visual model people, okay, so you do know. For the people who don't know, the animators and visual modelists just decided nobody's attacking with their feet in this entire game. So why does anyone need feet? So they just didn't program feet. Like, all characters float off the ground at their feet and at their ankles. It's really funny. I found it. Relaxing Zelda music for sleep, study, chill, plus Echoes of Wisdom. So I clicked on the mute button, and instead of actually giving me a value, it said null. Guys, I think null hacked this Echoes of Wisdom. Oh no. Oh nice, this is a cute song. You have over 400 hours in Awakening. Whoa, that's a lot. Definitely more than I have, I think, actually. I guess I wouldn't know. Dust, what's the longest you've played, like, a single game?
Back in the olden days, they wouldn't really log your playtime, or at least in the games that I played, I don't think.
Fair enough.
Maybe they did, but I played so many different save files. It would have probably been Sonic Heroes. And yeah, I played so many different save files that I don't think I have a good number for how long cumulatively I played that game for.
That's valid.
Or maybe it was something like Minecraft.
Oh, you played Minecraft?
Yeah, I played Minecraft way back in the olden days.
In the ancient era.
Yeah. Back when, I don't know. I don't even know what updates there are now. I just know that there are a lot of them.
Oh.
Back when the Nether was just one biome and,
are there multiple biomes in the Nether now?
Yeah.
Oh. Were there always multiple biomes in the
no
Nether?
axolotls or bullshit like that.
Before Nether or before horses? Oh shit, that's early. I actually only thought there was one.
Before horses, for sure. Yeah.
Before horses?
I was playing before horses.
Wow.
Back when there were only oak planks. That's a thing, right?
I don't know. I've never played Minecraft.
I played a bunch with I2. We had like a little server that we had going on.
I2 would make you play Minecraft.
Yeah, I2 is a big fan of like games with no real ending and just like you can play forever.
Yeah,
I'm not really.
I'm not. Yeah, I've never played Minecraft because of it. Like Animal Crossing, that sort of thing, you know, where you like...
Yeah, like Stardew Valley even, it was like, after a while I was like, this is just labor with extra steps.
This is just labor with extra steps, true. Remember when cats were added? Oh, so there are cats now. Alright, fair enough.
I don't think I played before cats were added. I do think cats were always a thing when I was playing Minecraft, so yeah, you have played it
in the olden days, indeed.
The
true olden days.
Yeah, true olden days.
Speaking of olden days, how many years has it been since Awakening came out? Because I think now it has been longer between now and Awakening than it has been since Awakening and FE7. Someone made a post about this recently, and I was like, holy shit, is Awakening that old? It's 2013, right? Or something? FE Awakening? Release date? 2012. Are you freaking kidding me? What?
Dude, Lynn, we're old.
Don't remind me of how old it is, please. Awakening was 2012, yeah. It's like, I'm usually off by 1 on the years. But, goddamn, that's crazy. Who's your favorite Awakening character then, Hobbit?
You're usually off by a year?
On, like, video game years, yeah. Like, I can list the years...
off by a year?
I can list the release year of, like, any Fire Emblem or Zelda game, but usually I'm off by, like, +1 year. Just, you know...
Interesting.
Not Link's Awakening. Yeah, Fire Emblem Awakening. We were talking about that. Link's Awakening is 1993, I believe, so definitely before 2013. But I could be yet again off by 1 year. I'm pretty sure that one's 1993. I think that one feels right to me.
My leg can't take it anymore. My bird has to get off. Has anybody, like, modeled for an art class before?
Oh.
That's kind of a specific experience, but has anybody done that?
Do you have to, like, I don't know, look a certain way?
You just stand in an interesting way and stand very still for a prolonged period of time.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
When we did figure drawing in that class, I've modeled a few times. Not like... very, very casually modeling. Just like do a pose and then stick it for like 2 minutes, I don't know.
Interesting, interesting.
But I also really had to go to the bathroom, so it was not a fun experience.
Oh no. Yeah, Link's Awakening is 32 years old this year. Actually, fun fact, Majora's Mask's 25th anniversary was, I want to say, like 1 or 2 days ago? Somebody told me in the comments, huh?
No, continue.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, someone told me in the comments of AO3, like, this is how I found out. Someone's like, wow, what a nice day, or what a nice way to spend on the 25th anniversary of Majora's Mask, and I'm like, oh, it's the 25th anniversary of Majora's Mask. Today I know.
I think this happened before the last time I used this website. There's really only like 5 different models in the series of photos that they have, I think. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen this lady in the wheelchair and that guy with the cape like 5 times.
Oh no.
Also, now my bird is really bothering me because I moved my leg.
I actually tend to, instead of using like one of the sites, I also tend to just go on Pinterest. And I think there are like a lot of good poses there.
So you can find your pictures anywhere. The only thing I like about this site is like it gives you that time and you can specify what kinds of models you like and it just spits out a bunch of images.
Favorite Awakening character, Cherish, Gaius, Owain, and Longq. That's a combination. Okay. They're not even, none of them are the same class. I guess you could possibly have put some of them in the same family. I'm trying to like find a common pattern between those people. What's the pattern here?
Maybe it's the chaos and variety, Lynn.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I simply like who I like. That's valid. Would never judge. I have
That's fair.
Yeah. I have my preferred ships for the game. That's the thing with Awakening. Because anyone can be shipped with practically anyone, it makes it very difficult to have preferred ships. But for me, I ship Lisa Lonq, so Owain and Lonq are related. I'm also a Virion shipper. Because I have to love the relationship between a lord who ran away from everything he was supposed to protect in order to try to protect them, and the retainer who drags his ass back. I'm one of very few Virion fans, I think, in Awakening. Like, I don't think he's one of my favorite characters, maybe? Actually, he might be. He might be. I genuinely enjoyed Virion. Yeah, he's a terrible unit. No, people don't like him as a character either, because he's also, like, a weird flirt. You know those, like, kind of creepy flirts? He's that vibe. F. Robin Crom. That's a ship, yeah, it's definitely a ship. I play male Robin. I usually play Guy Avatar in most games that have avatars, actually. Or you know what I do is I tend to play like whatever I think is the most canon. I've talked about this before. Like, in Earthbound, I looked up all the canon names of the Earthbound characters and I just named them that. Yeah, he can be a little creepy, but he's a huge goofball and he's also brilliant. Like, he's actually good at like tactics and stuff. You wouldn't believe it, but Virion is implied to be a smart dude, actually. And he's a good lord, too. He ran away to try to save his people. Like, he recognized that his presence was genuinely hurting things and that they would do better by just stopping the resistance and going under Wolhart's control for a bit, so he left to find help and to stop them from rebelling under him. Hecking smart move. I love it. Yeah, it's actually really funny to me. I don't know if like other fandoms have this thing happen where like someone memes them enough and then the meme becomes like a well-known thing in the community, but Lucina...
Like that always happens.
I guess, yeah. Lucina from Fire Emblem Awakening has a whole series of memes about her effect on the kids' TV series Peppa Pig.
Okay.
Like look up. If you look up like Lucina Peppa Pig, you'll get like whole things about how Lucina is the main antagonist of the kids' TV show Peppa Pig. I don't know why. Yeah, he's good at tactics, but he's willing to sacrifice pawns if it means victory. It's why he prefers Robin to be the tactician. Very true, very true. If we had to compare Virion to a character from another tactics game, I hate to say it, but it might be Roland, actually. Like, genuinely smart, good king, but willing to sacrifice people, and that's what makes him less ideal than the main protagonist. Who is the antagonist of Peppa Pig? Lucina. Yes, no, like, look it up. There's also the Lucina x Spider-Man shipping. This was like a huge thing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yes, yeah. So Hobbit also mentioned it. Yeah, Lucina is dating Spider-Man, and they're the antagonist to Peppa Pig.
Foreshortening tip, just do it.
Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Of making proportions look weird. It'll look normal later.
I disagree with that. I need to draw more perspective art. I think the last perspective art I drew was like 4 from Linked Universe. Like, it's just like a up to down view of 4. And the joke is like, they call him 4 because he's 4 feet tall.
Ah.
Hecking
will
worth
definitely be like one of the littler links though, so.
Oh yeah, he's the smallest.
Is he the littlest?
They made him the smallest. Yeah. just for like diversity's sake, I have made his like Zelda not the smallest Zelda. So he just gets to be small. POV, you're just a little hater. 4 actually doesn't mind being short. I enjoy that about his character. He dislikes being seen as helpless, but he doesn't mind being small. Like, he's like, yeah, you know, somebody needs to appreciate the little things in life.
Small is a power.
Small is a power, I agree.
Bite-sized and powerful.
Yo, Super Slick, how's it going?
This is actually such a fun pose that I wish I had more time to draw this.
See, this is what you should do. Just freaking take the picture and leave and take all the time.
I mean, maybe it'll spit out all the pictures that I used at the end of it so that I can go into more detail if I want to. Also,
fair.
If I can't capture this pose in 5 minutes, then I have failed.
Yeah, pre-echoes of wisdom silence. I had to do, because he's the silent hero, right? And so I was thinking about this. This is actually, so when I was young, I used to get sore throats a lot. Like, for some reason, I don't know why, I would spend multiple days in a row, just every now and then, like once every month or two, I would have a few days in a row where I just could not talk. So I had a set of note cards that I would like bring places, and I would like use them to like say things to people, and then I would like have my phone.
You.
Huh?
Interesting.
Yeah,
I
this is the
never
thing.
knew this about
This
you.
happened a few times in college, but I think by college it was mostly gone. And then after that, I've never had this issue again. So I don't know why it kept happening, but but I did spend a lot of just a random amount of my like high school time being mute for some reason. So I genuinely connected this. Like, I've been in situations where I had like, for context, the comic I'm drawing is about a character who is mute but not deaf. He can hear, but he cannot speak. So he communicates with cards, and since he's the hero, he saves people a lot, and he's used to this. Lynn was taken by a rift as a child. I could talk for most of the time. I think it was just a few days every like few months. But yeah, I had like a little note card that had all the normal phrases, and yeah. I remember this one, there was this one point, I think this was maybe in either high school or college, when someone who like knew I couldn't talk for the next 2 days, right? And they're like, hey, do you want me to like also not talk and we just communicate over text? And like, I was like, no, that sounds absolutely, like I texted this back to him. Like I wrote it out on my little notepad and I showed it. I'm like, no, that sounds terrible. Like that's going to slow our communication down by 2x. And we need to like, you know, chat because we're like having lunch together. But he just freaking did it anyways. And this pissed me off so much. This was like, I was like, no, freaking talk to me. Yeah, you can talk, okay? I don't like not being able to talk. Like this is something I'm being forced to currently do. So like, don't complicate things further. Hecking terrible.
Just wanted to have fun with it.
I guess, I don't know, like I told him not to do this. I think the idea was very nice in context, but after I said don't do that, just talk like normal, like I think they should have freaking listened. So I dislike that, like maybe there were colds. Yeah, I think so. Some type of cold, some type of sore throat or something, but I wasn't sick. I was like completely fine, I just could not talk. Like, it would hurt significantly to talk. I probably could if I needed to, but it was very difficult. Ah. Okay, there. Selective mutism in a way. For me or for the other guy? The other guy is selectively mute? I don't know. I wasn't choosing it. Oh, for me? No, I wasn't choosing it. Like, I could talk if I wanted, it would just hurt a lot. Doesn't selective mutism mean you've chosen it to be mute? No? Is this incorrect? Also, I realized the arm guard is not in the right place.
I'm done. That was 1 hour.
Woo! Nice!
Oh, I have to join and support this website in order to view the photos that I used.
What?
That's alright. It's okay.
No!
I mean... No,
why?
You know, it's only natural that everything moves toward a subscription-based thing.
No! I hate subscription-based things.
Alright, I did 12 hold figure studies, and some of them were bad, but some of them were pretty good. Yay!
Yay! I think they all probably look amazing. Hold on, I wanna go look.
No, that's not true.
I'm gonna go look. Wait. Everybody head over to Duststream.
It's actually like, I'm surprised by how little I'm able to do in 5 minutes.
It's hard, isn't it?
They're all just like really gestural and blobby.
I mean, that is kind of the way that pose drawing should work, right? It sounds normal to me. I'm waiting for the ads to go away. While we wait, we'll be here.
I mean, there's not much to look at, it's just... Maybe I'll just put all 12 on the same slide because I just switched
Yeah, yeah,
between
yeah.
layers as I did.
Oh, gotcha. Put them all on the same slide. You can have one big artwork with a bunch of poses. Sounds like fun.
All the poses that I drew today.
Yo, Lynn, when are we getting the next poll decision? Oh, yeah, that ends today, by the way. I don't think I'll be starting a new game tomorrow. I'll probably start it this Sunday. And tomorrow we'll either play more Metroid or something else if I can get it set up. But I'm unfortunately not going to have time to get XCOM completely set up if it wins, and I think it's going to win. Like, go check the polls, but like, honestly, if your vote is in XCOM, you're going to need to get 7 people to vote with you. I think the next one is like 7 votes behind, and then the next one is like 8 votes behind that, and then, or something like that, I don't know.
Is that your next game? Is
I think my
XCOM
next game's gonna be
probably?
XCOM, yeah. I don't think anything else is winning here. Selective mutism isn't by choice. It can rise from anxiety or stress. Well, I definitely wasn't anxious or stressed. I don't really get anxious or stressed. It was definitely like an illness of some sort. Because once again, like I could talk if I wanted to. It just hurt like a sore throat, you know? I think I literally just had sore throats, guys. That's like an illness. Hold on, how do I look this shit up? Wait, what is this? Is this an ad? Oh no, we've been mobbed by ads. It's a Mentos ad? Why does Mentos have ads?
It's listening.
Were you
Sore
talking?
throat. Are Mentos good for sore throats? No, they're not,
No?
right?
Are they?
Some of them are minty. Some Mentos are like mints, right?
Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I would get it checked to see if it was strep throat all the time, and it wasn't. So it's probably just like a normal old, like, common cold, sore throat or something. But they were always, like, bad enough that I couldn't talk. And I was like, I hate this so much. Why?
I do recall you said you had a sore throat a few, like, maybe once or twice in college, but I don't think it was, like, preventing you from talking, or you just weren't.
No, I
there
definitely,
when you
at
had
least
it.
once in college I had this, because I remember, so I also taught a lot of classes in college, and one time I had a sore throat, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to teach this class, but I can like barely talk. Fortunately, today, we're like in that class, we were doing not too many like things that the kids didn't already know, kids being like other college students, but I call everybody a kid, so, so I was like, it's fine, you know? Like, it'll totally be okay. So I went up there, I had like multiple jackets on because I was also super cold, I remember this. So I was all bundled up and they're like, yo, what's going? And I had like a little card and I was like, I can't really talk, so I'm gonna explain things if you have questions, but like, but it'll hurt to do so. Otherwise, we're gonna write formulas on the board and you guys are gonna solve them because this is the sort of thing that I think could actually work with this session. And it worked pretty well, I think. Yeah, I think like everyone was more encouraged to sort of like, I don't know, like figure things out, etc. a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, if it works, it works.
It worked, yeah. It was well done. I enjoyed it. It only would have worked for that session where we were doing formulas and proofs. Like, like I think it wouldn't have worked for any other session. Are you going to have? What is that? What is WOTC? War of the Continents. World of the Calamity.
Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. But I don't think that makes sense. Wizards of the Coast for XCOM. War of the Chosen. I don't know what that means either. I bought XCOM ages ago. I can check. Hold on. Whatever I have is what I'll use. What is that thing? Should I have it? Whatever it is? I probably will be starting on Sunday. I don't think I'll be starting today. But, here. Log in to Steam. Yes. Yes. Sign in. Oh. No? Okay. Sign in. Remember me. Save password. Your password is saved.
These are all the figure drawings I did today.
My password is saved. Okay. Oh, you're showing your figure drawings.
I did actually get better throughout the session. Damn, I can see it.
They're so nice. Wow, I love them. Heckin' good figure drawings.
They are literally just figure drawings.
They are so good. They are so good. I love many cool. There's a huge difference between the vanilla experience and War of the Chosen. Okay. Do I need to hold like a poll on whether we do that or something, or is it just like commonly accepted that it's good? Wait, first of all, do I have it or do I need to like buy it? Because I bought like a super good package deal XCOM, didn't I? Like back in the day, I think. I don't even know. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check. Do I have XCOM? I'm pretty sure I do. I think. Maybe. Okay. It wants me to do 2-factor authentication. Ugh. So much work. So much work. Which email is this? I have so many emails. Not this one? Not this one. Is it this one? It is this one. You're logging in from a new mobile thing. That's not true, but okay. Magic code, magic code, magic code, magic code, magic code. Let me in. Yeah, let me in. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I have XCOM 2. Do I have XCOM 2? I may not have XCOM 2. How do I check if I have it? XCOM 2 is already in your Steam library. Okay. Content for this game. XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. I think I don't have that. I actually don't know how to see if I have that. I think I don't have that. War of the Chosen Tactical Legacy Pack. No, never mind. I do have it. XCOM 2, War of the Chosen is already in your Steam library. Okay, I do have it. Yay! Should I play with this on from the beginning? Does it make it harder? Does it make it worse?
I don't even know what XCOM is.
Oh, it's like I've played one level of XCOM with a friend where I like looked over their shoulder and just gave them like tactical advice. And like they explained the rules of the game to me, but it's been so long I've kind of forgotten. I know that there's like half cover and stuff, but it is a tactical RPG.
What kind of game is it? Oh, interesting.
It's a tactical RPG. It's a tactical RPG with like sci-fi elements and like kind of American sci-fi, like guns and shooting aliens and stuff.
American sci-fi.
Yeah. It'll let you select at the start and play with it on. Okay. Sure. Yeah, and the percentages are terrible, but you can reload to any step. You have like Auto Chariot or Divine Pulse or Time Crystal or Millistern Wheel to list out multiple different rewind time mechanics. Adds a lot more stress on top of the game, but many people prefer it over the vanilla game. Well, I'm not used to XCOM, by the way. I've never played like an XCOM type game before. Like half cover is so weird to me. Why is there cover? What is that? I might fail quite a bit, folks.
D&D, literally.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, sure, but there's like a difference between D&D and like you can say like, I'll hide behind the cover of this tree or whatever, and that's fine, but like XCOM is weird, okay?
Okay.
Well, you don't want to get shot. That's what my friends' bodies are for. Hashtag throwing Ramza in the way of an arrow to save Rafa from getting killed. It worked.
What was the TLDR of your review of FF Tactics?
Oh yeah. So I finished that recently for people who may not know. And it's really good is the thing. I did not expect that. I was genuinely surprised.
Didn't you say something about the ending of it?
Yes, the ending was extremely controversial. I think I actually kind of like it. I think it's tragic and sad. I like it. I would change it if I could. Because I enjoy a happy ending, so I would change it to make it happier if I could. I think the guy who gets burnt at the stake does kind of, like, I think it makes sense. I think he does get burnt at the stake. But the other two people who also get either killed or disadvantaged greatly at the end deserve to not do that. And the main cast deserves to not have what happened to them, presumably. Although it's only ever really implied and not necessarily confirmed.
Interesting. So it's like a sad ending? Bad ending?
Yeah, it's kind of it's like a really depressing ending. Like, I think it's about the same level of depressingness as the Silmarillion, in which, like, most of the main cast is presumed dead. Other NPCs either get burnt at the stake, stabbed by their lovers, or stab their lovers.
I kind of, like... Of course, I can't say anything about the story without knowing, more about the story, but I respect the creators of the game for embracing that. Like, whether it was better for the story or not, it's like...
I think it's good, though. Like, I think it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. If it makes sense.
Yeah, like, it's not even... Like, they didn't pull that shit out of nowhere. I talked about this more in the review, so if you want like full details, we had a full discussion about this. We like did like a whole bit on just the ending. Like, all right, guys, about that ending. Yeah, this is what I thought. I was like, okay, this is like equivalent to FE3's bad ending. Is there a good ending? And then chat is like, no, and I'm like, okay, what? Did I screw up? Like, that's crazy. Yeah, dear diary, today I accidentally stabbed my crush. I meant to kiss him, but I got nervous and instincts kicked in. Both of them, yeah, literally both of them. Dear diary, I brought my wife flowers. Unfortunately, she stabbed me. What should I do? The funny thing is when Obelia got that knife, you guys can freaking go back and clip that stream if you want, because I'm just saying, when Obelia got that knife, like many cutscenes before, I was like, as long as they don't pull any Romeo and Juliet nonsense, we'll be fine. And then they pulled some Romeo and Juliet nonsense. Should I color this? Should I color this or should I just leave it? I feel like it's pretty evident what's happening without having to color it necessarily. And let me put my my trusty color palette of all the people on. My official color palette of all the people. Is it really true love if you don't stab each other? The true Romeo and Juliet experience. I feel like you could handle WOTC TBH. I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll try with it on. How about that? I'll start with it on. Whatever War of the Chosen is. Like, whatever stuff it gives you, I'll begin with it. And then maybe if we need to, like, turn down the difficult... I doubt it. I mean, maybe I will. I don't know. I'm not gonna, like, put anything past. I'll never overestimate my abilities. Okay, there we go. There's a YouTuber we watched that met his wife when she broke his sword in college fencing. What? Oh, so they literally stabbed each other. Ah. As someone with zero dating experience, it is true love if you don't stab each other. Are we sure about that? Okay, I'm gonna try putting some colors on this, like, real quick. And then we'll see what happens.
I don't know what else to do anymore.
I want to make this
gonna sit here.
That
was actually exhausting.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
An hour straight of, like, study and drawing.
Oh gosh. Fair enough.
It's more tiring than doing a regular drawing for sure.
Yeah, this is why I escape by not doing that shit. Woo!
But throughout the hour, I visibly got better, so
that's
hey,
true.
One hour traded for, like, tangible art skills is a trade I'll make any day.
Also fair. If you don't like WOTC, you can always restart on vanilla. I doubt anyone will blame you. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Like, if I find that it's not fun, then I'll consider, like, either restarting or whatever, but if I find that it's difficult, that won't stop me from doing it. Difficulty is not a problem. Grindiness is a problem. For context, I think probably the most difficult map we've played on stream was the Xenologue of Fire Emblem 6 on Maddening, Blind... or sorry, the Xenologue 6 of Fire Emblem Engage is what I meant to say. I think I switched that up. XCOM doesn't have grinding. What? How can a game not have any way of grinding? Interesting. I did also promise chat that if you die in the stream, you die in real life. I'm kidding, not actually. Here, I'll put this back
Sorry,
on.
what is this?
So someone in chat, I forgot exactly who, suggested that we do something where, like, people in chat can decide to redeem, like, a little thing or something, and then if you do that, I'll name a character in the game after you. And then if they die, you get, like...
Did you already do this in Takasoguru?
Yes, but the difference... Yeah, the difference now is that if you die... Like, if your character dies, you get, like, banned for a few minutes or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna make it super long, but...
You die in real life. If you die in the game, Lynn will personally come hunt you down.
Yeah, if you die in the game, I will find your house for making my game fail, and I will assassinate you in your sleep. Exactly. Right, I can't start XCOM until Sunday, because I have to hire the assassins and set them up at all of your houses, correct?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's exactly what's going on.
One of them is gonna be me, so...
Yeah, that's true. Actually, all of them are just Dust. Like, it's Dust, she'll just teleport.
Yeah,
Like I'll be the Dream Guardian.
Double cheeseburgers.
I'll be like the Dream Guardian helping Dust in Baldur's Gate 3, and
Yes, helping.
and then I'm guarding your dreams, and you're out here assassinating my enemies. That's what we're doing. Honestly, can't argue with going out like that. I think people here are okay with being assassinated by you.
Okay.
Okay, Dust is sharpening her knife as we speak.
Please put milk and cookies by your bed.
Milk and cookies. I didn't know we were Santa Clausing our way through an assassination.
Santa Claus would be an assassin, you know.
Wait, Zero Escape. Yes, he is.
Yes, that.
Hey. You know the story that Santa tells? He's like, long ago there were two Santas. There was a white Santa and a black Santa. And then one day the white Santa got mad at the black Santa because he was judging people too harshly, so he killed him. And I'm like, what the fricks? What's going on?
Sorry, did this happen?
Yes.
I have no memory of this.
Oh, you don't think you remember the Santa Claus? No wonder you were confused. Okay, so
I can't remember this.
there's a scene in Door 6. Yes, I do remember quite a bit about Zero Escape. I did play it much more recently than you did. But yeah, there's a scene behind Door 6 where you get this little like short cutscene of Santa looking at a picture of someone that is kind of a spoiler.
I do remember the picture. I don't remember this weird allegory.
Oh no, there's a thing. Yeah, he's like,
Okay.
long ago there were two Santas. There's a white Santa and a black Santa. The white Santa gives people gifts and the black Santa judges people who do badly, like kids who do badly. But then one day the black Santa got like super creative with his punishments. So the white Santa had to kill him. And all the blood that splattered over the white Santa's clothing is why he's red today.
I have
and I'm like,
no memory of this.
I'm like, what the frick is going on, Santa?
Crazy.
Santa Claus is a reverse burglar. Yeah, I mean, he can break into people's houses. He's done this before. He'll do it again. He can do it. Don't trust Santa Claus. Lynn is X miles away and approaching fast. Yeah, I am outside your doors. I am in your walls.
I'll do a nice figure drawing of you sleeping before I kill you.
Yeah, that's true. Dust will like make it look really pretty too, and then bam. They won't even need a chalk outline. Dust will provide that.
Yeah.
Can't be worse than the Nintendo ninjas you had to fight to get to play EOW. Mob is playing their first emulated game, and I'm very proud.
I see. The dark side.
The dark side, come join us. I mean, actually, no. All the games I've been streaming are 100% legit games. I pulled up a real Game Boy to play Sacred Stones, and you can't prove otherwise. Oh, your first Switch emulated game. Oh, you played emulators before. Okay, neat. Never mind. Never mind, Mob knows his stuff.
How advanced is Switch emulation?
It's not too bad, actually. It's been around since, like, back in the early days. Even Breath of the Wild times, people were emulating. Yeah. I fought Santa Claus, I can fight Dust. Bold of you to think that Santa Claus is on the same level as Dust. Dust would blow Santa Claus out of the water, come on, we all know
I'm
this.
fit.
I mean, to be fair, like, an old man is, like, not, you know, very strong competition.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not very fit, but I'm fitter than Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I don't have an army of reindeer, though. That might come to my disadvantage.
You could have an army of birds, right?
An army of my one bird is enough. He will attack you.
Yeah. It's a solo bird. It's like, I have an army of reindeer, we have the Hulk, you know, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Dust is a moon rabbit, she can just launch rockets. Exactly. See, there you go. The bottle rockets in Earthbound are a significant source of damage, so, I don't know, if you got rockets, use them. Santa Claus has that old man strength. It is true that in, like, tactical RPGs, usually the strongest characters you get are, like, this random freaking old man. Like, you'll get them at the end, and they're super strong. It's like a generic trope. Need to know where you find this stuff desperately? Oh, you mean, like, the Switch emulation? Hey, Pumpkin. Check out the Discord. Come hang out with us over there. We have the goods.
Did you mute your stream while you said that?
No, you didn't hear anything. What are you talking about? Okay, we have colored 1 silent. There are more silents to go.
If you don't like going to art museums but would like to improve your art skills, go to the classical Hellenistic sculpture wing and just draw all the sculptures.
Oh.
That's how I spend time at art museums.
Oh, goddamn. That's a level of effort. I enjoy that.
Because, like, they're all super anatomically correct and, like, beautifully made, so
This
it's
is
like,
true.
yeah.
This is true.
They're, like, great figure drawing sources.
That's an idea. And you can get them from different poses, too, like different angles
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly, yeah, you can walk all around. There's this one statue in the, I think it's the Metropolitan Museum of Art, in New York, that I really, really love. It's a statue of Athena, I think.
Oh.
She's got like this super awesome pose going on, and I think I've drawn her from like a few different angles at this point.
Oh, nice. Art museums are rad if you have people to go with, yeah.
I do enjoy art museums, this is true.
I agree. I like most museums. Dustin and I are a fan of museums. We've been to some museums.
We've gotten in trouble in museums for talking too loud.
We've gotten in trouble at museums for talking too loud about the museum, by the way.
Exhibit, yeah.
Yeah. Like we were fangirling so hard.
We got in trouble for geeking out too hard.
Yeah, we were fangirling so hard about the museum that the museum people had to come over and stop us, okay? Like like they're like, yo, what the frick? Why are you this interested? Get out. This was like a history museum though, so slightly different. I feel like art museums I'm a little more skeptical of, in that like I'm the sort of person, like I think Dust is different from me in this aspect, where like for poetry, for example, I want my poems to have like a structure and a rhyme and a reason. You know, things must make sense. Things must be like, I don't know, organized in some way. Same thing with like art. I think I like things that are more, I should be able to like figure out what the artist is trying to do here. Versus like just like, I don't know, like a Jason Pollock type of thing. Like I'm not too into that.
That makes sense because I do like modern art and weird art, and I enjoy classical art a little bit less, I think. Sometimes they're just drawings of flowers.
Yeah, I think it like matters what the topic is supposed to be for the artwork almost. Like I feel like that's what I enjoy more.
I don't even care about what the artist was supposed to, like, trying to do. Like, I'll look at it and I'll feel what I feel.
Okay,
and then
yeah.
after a while, I'll go in out of curiosity and look at what the artist was actually trying to do. And, you know, sometimes, like, a lot of the times they won't overlap, and I'll be like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's valid. I guess I am also, I am a huge proponent, by the way, of, like, you should judge an art based on whatever you want it to be. So, like, same thing for my artworks.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah, like, if the intent of my drawing, like as long as you like at least like are looking at the same thing, then you can have any intent from the drawing that you want. Like I don't really care. Like like interpret this however you feel. I'm not gonna like judge.
Banana tape to a wall. I do think banana tape to a wall is a little bit stupid.
That was a thing.
Like the art has to invoke a certain. It just being modern art isn't enough. It needs to invoke a certain feeling in me for me to appreciate it. I don't think a banana tape to a wall would do that, unless I actually saw it and it did invoke some kind of. I haven't seen it in real life,
enough.
so I don't know. Maybe I could just go and duct tape a banana to the wall right now and look at it and see if it makes me feel anything.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you should take down the banana and eat it or something. Like a waste of a banana.
Imagine like I go and take some duct tape and a banana and tape it to the wall and then immediately start crying.
No, the horror. I do like that. Only art museum you've been to is the Detroit Institute of Arts. Okay, it was a good time. Had an exhibit with the costumes from Star Wars. Ooh, there's a museum. Cool. There's a Seattle Museum of Science and Pop Culture or something that I went to once. I think Ari was there. And it was really fun. It was really cool. They had like some Star Wars stuff. They had some Doctor Who stuff, which I was more into. They had like a Dalek. I was like, oh, it's a hanging Dalek. Whoa, look at that. Really cool.
One of the funnest exhibits I've gone to was a Studio Ghibli storyboard exhibit. Like they took a bunch of the like pencil drawn storyboards and just put them all over the walls, and it was cool. Like you can see like long panning shots all on one big sheet of paper. Like in Kiki, for example, when she goes under that bridge, like when she flies under a bridge, you can see the bridge laid out in a way that it's just one picture that you're panning through, but it looks like the bridge is moving in 3 dimensions. It's really cool.
Oh, that's so neat. I love that. It makes me wonder how people buy that, like the fact that the banana taped to the wall was art. Yeah. I mean, there's enough things going on there. So I actually have been to like a really fancy art fair. I managed to procure tickets to like a super fancy art fair type thing, like where, you know, like the actual artists are like standing there and like presenting their drawings and everything has a price and people are like buying them. And that was fun. Like I dressed up super nice and had fun like just walking around and looking at the artworks and like chatting with people. And I was there with a friend of mine, which is to say Ari. I think Ari was also there for this. And like I think Ari was just like casually unimpressed by the whole thing. It was very funny. Like
I think when Ari decides to be unimpressed about something, she can never be impressed.
It was great. I enjoyed it so much, yeah. Like to be fair, I was rather unimpressed with some of these things too, but Ari was just like, this is like a single color gradiented to another color on a giant canvas. Why is anyone buying this? I'm like, Ari, the artist is like right there. And Ari's like, I don't freaking care.
It's not even, I don't know. It's weird what art I enjoy and what I don't. Because, like, for example,
that one was kind of, no, I agree with Ari on that one. I want to make it clear. That one was literally just a canvas with like a gradient of like one color to another color.
Like, sometimes that does stuff. I don't know. Sometimes it works.
No, what? No, I disagree.
Art works. No, I don't know why. I don't know the mechanism behind it, but sometimes it works.
Okay, maybe.
I wouldn't buy it for $1 million or anything, but like sometimes it's like, wow, that's like, yeah,
that's a
art.
thing. Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's like,
yeah,
I went
some
to
of them
a
were cool,
Picasso
though.
exhibit and I didn't really enjoy most of it, but then I found this one painting that I was like just fucking lost in, and I was like, wow, I really love this one painting. I have no idea why.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever been to a Picasso exhibit, but I have been to some artist. I don't remember who though. Huh.
There's a bunch of classical artists, art
Yeah,
pieces
this one
floating
was
around
weird
all
though.
over
It
the
was
world all the time.
It was like there was an interactive exhibit where you could like.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was like one of those fancy experiences, you know, like you get to walk through the art, something. I don't remember. It was fun though. Have been to a Van Gogh exhibit. I know about Van Gogh from Doctor Who. That's right, Van Gogh is a character in Doctor Who.
Of course.
If I can do the art using basic CSS, I'm not sure I'd call it art. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, to be fair, it was a painting, so they had, like, you know, physically painted it, which takes a little bit more time. But, like, the effect was not anything that... Like, if it's something that required thinking to do, or, like, planning, or, like, something that was meant to have a purpose or something, like, then I would accept it. But this felt like something that any art student with, like, some paint could do, like, a good grade. It would take you a while. It would take you... It's like grinding. It's like grinding, but in art form. You know what I mean?
Some art snob would tell you, like, oh, it's all about the intention and doing the...
The intent was to grind this art piece.
Capturing a moment of inspiration or whatever, but, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see it.
The intent was grinding. I disagree. Want to watch Doctor Who, but don't know where to start. Oh, yeah, it's Doctor 9, I think. Like, the 9th Doctor is the where to start.
That's the popular one, right?
Kind of. 10 is the popular one. 9th is right before that. So there's like a huge difference between 1 through 8 and 9 through whatever the heck else they've got going on now. Where like 1 through 8 was sort of older, a little bit more of a kid's show, would explain science and stuff to you. Like sometimes like the doctor would use like a difficult vocab word and like the companion would be like, wow, doctor, what does that mean? And the doctor would be like, well, that means this, you know? And I'd be like, oh, nice. I've never seen old Doctor Who episodes or anything. So I am a little bit missing out, I guess, but but the new Who is more of like a sci-fi drama. It's not hard sci-fi at all, but it's like a drama series with sci-fi elements. It's pretty good though. I really like 10 and 11. And then I stopped. I haven't watched anything since 10 and 11. I think we're on like 14 now or something, right? Because Peter Capaldi 12, 13 is the woman whose name I forgot, Jodie something, and there's like a 14 now, so maybe we're on 14. You were made to learn about Van Gogh in elementary school? I don't think we were.
You?
No?
Oh, okay.
Just what do you learn about Van Gogh? Like what? I know he like cut his ear off.
Art class for context, I guess.
Oh, I think he cut his ear off.
I think so, Lynn.
That's all I know about him. Ah, it's an ad.
Fentanyl is
Oh no,
poison
ads in my
ivy.
music? Wait, hold on.
Yep.
What are we even being
Literal
advertised?
record scratch for a record
This isn't
scratch moment.
an ad. This just says don't take fentanyl. Okay. I wasn't planning on it, but thanks. I guess I'm okay with that ad, actually.
Clearly thought you were in danger of that.
Yeah. They heard me talking about Van Gogh and they're like, alright, this kid's into drugs. Ad exile? Oh no. We will wait. There's a catapult in the Da Vinci Museum? Who put that there? Da Vinci?
The same folks who put a banana on the wall.
No, I mean, it's definitely not, right? Da Vinci would do that sort of thing. I bet he like designed a
That vault
catapult.
was filled with bananas.
I'd believe it.
And didn't he give it to his lover?
Oh, he did? Okay.
I can't remember. Oh,
Things
not the
I do not
catapult,
know.
sorry. I mean Van Gogh's ear.
Yeah, Van Gogh in the ear. Yeah, I'm aware. Don't worry. I figured.
It's also 8-ish.
Oh.
Or a little past 8, and I need to go.
Yes.
I need to go meal prep because I didn't meal prep enough yesterday, and also I need to go eat some food.
Oh no. Yeah, I also need to eat and I also need to hacking do work. I bet people have messaged me. Alright, gosh, I gotta go check.
Stop working.
Oh no. Many work. The work never ends. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. I'll see you all later. And maybe you'll see these artworks later if I finish them someday. Somewhere.
Okay, bye.
I'll find the time. Bye, folks. See ya.